So I meant like, I'm just gonna hang on. There we go. Good evening, St. Louis, Missouri. It is Sunday night, and it is WPSL action on the National Soccer Network. Jonathan Turner riding solo tonight as Lou FUSZ and KC Current 2 kicking it off in a friendly. And we're excited to have you along wherever you're watching, near and far. And it's going to be an exciting matchup as KC Current 2 travels in here tonight to take on this Lou FUSZ athletic side. This game kicking off here at the Athletic Complex here tonight. And we're excited to have you along wherever you're watching, again, near and far. We'll bring you in here to the Athletic Complex. A live look at the players as they're making their way out onto the pitch. And we couldn't be happier. It's a beautiful night here in St. Louis. As we take a look at the current weather, it's 82 degrees. You can't ask for a better Sunday night. Players making their way out onto the pitch. Moments away from getting this game underway. We'll have a lot to talk about these players and these teams here tonight. This is the third exhibition matchup here for KC Current 2. They had a matchup against Minnesota Aurora back on the 18th of May. I also saw a game here last night against Peoria City at Shea Stadium in Peoria, Illinois. And then here tonight, the Lou FUSZ Athletic Complex in Creve Coeur, Missouri. If you're watching us on YouTube here this evening, we've got a poll going right now on YouTube. Check in on that. You've got Lou FUSZ right now and KC Current 2. KC Current's got just one vote, but get him going. The dreaded draw has no votes. Nobody wants to draw. Firm believer in.
And now for your Lou FUSZ athletic women.
No ties here tonight.
In goal, number 99, Caroline Ritter. Number 4, Maddie Vasilov. Number 8, Peyton Hatfield. Number 12, Maggie Dugan. Number 14, Allison Schrumpf. Number 16, Ashley Miller. Number 20, Hayden Vielchik. Number 26, Brooklyn Green. Number 27, Megan Belrose. Number 31, Mia Devereaux. And number 33, Riley Howard. Now would everybody please rise and face the United States flag located on the video board. Remove your caps and silence your cell phones for the playing of our national anthem.
Moments away from this matchup here this evening. Casey Current 2 traveling in to take on Lou FUSZ. Looks as though Casey Current 2 will be in their red kits. Lou FUSZ will be in their blue. And right now we're live on the National Soccer Network on YouTube and Roku TV. You want to watch on your Roku TV, just go ahead over to the Roku app, download the National Soccer Network, and watch us on there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We currently have 37 broadcasts across our YouTube channel and National Soccer Network Roku TV channel. The nice thing about both of these teams is giving us plenty of information to work with here this evening. So that's always a great thing when you're dealing with amateur soccer. Lots of information. About to get things underway. And here we go, underway here from the Lou FUSZ Athletic Complex in Missouri. Jonathan Turner riding solo tonight. Happy to have you along wherever you're watching. In Casey Current 2 and Lou FUSZ on this Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Ball played up this near side. Beautiful complex to play a soccer match here tonight. That's Bella Smith from Wichita, Kansas, up that far side. And the KC Current in their red and blue kits going left to right on your screen. Lou FUSZ are in their blue kits going right to left. That was Mimi Hollier from Lenexa, Kansas, goes to Michigan State University. First corner of the match coming up here for KC Current 2. Here comes the ball. It goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Caroline Ritter for Lou FUSZ. Wearing the number 99 kit here this evening from Nenricks Hall High School. Goes to Lindenwood. One back by the FUSZ. If you're watching this game, get involved in the comments. Let us know where you're watching, who you're rooting for. Excited to have you along here tonight for this friendly. Ball continues to bounce around. Haven't seen a ton of possession here in the early going quite yet. Ball goes out of play. Be thrown on that far side. There's Coppinger. Up that far side, down by the end line. Can they get there? No, they can't. Ball go out for a goal kick. FUSZ like to play the short for the goal kick. Good battle on that far side. It goes out of play. Casey Current worked us around that back line. That's Grace Coppinger again, Kansas City, Missouri. Calls TCU home for her college career. Into the 18, a shot that's blocked. Pops right back out. Bella Smith will take a shot. It goes right into the hands of Ritter. Nice long-range shot. Ritter able to grab that one with ease. Good long distribution from her. We see Riley Howard for the FUSZ in on that pressure in the attacking third. The early going of this one, we have seen, bulk of the possession obviously in favor of KC Current 2. Played into Smith. Good patient build-up here for the Current 2. There's Teresa Detta. Collision is... Player goes down for the FUSZ. On that far side, looking to play a ball over the top. Tracked down defensively by Lou FUSZ. Up this near side. Right back into possession of the Current 2. Caroline Castins playing left back here this afternoon for the Current 2. Is this ball foul called? And they'll play short quickly up that far side. Ball put into the 18. It's headed and it's pushed aside off the head and out of play of the KC Current attacker. So throw-in coming up here. Beautiful look at the facility here. FUSZ Athletic Complex. Addie Lang. Scott Smith. Looks to go back. Skylar Briggs. Good work getting inside to the 18. Looking to put it back across towards the far post. Nobody there for the Current. Tyler Iskrig was the closest Current 2 player. A lot of times you'll see in these friendlies, both teams trying to figure things out. Head coach of the Current 2 is Vasil Ristov. FUSZ Athletic is coached by Jeff Titleman. Ball played inside and now cleared up towards midfield, but right back to the current it will go. And they've continued to outpossess here in the early going. Iskrigg will take a shot, and that's in the back of the net. Tyler Iskrigg answers here in the 9th minute. It's 1-0. Taking a look at it right here. With a left-footed shot towards that near post, just past Ritter. And KC Current start the game off with a 1-0 lead. Talk about a fantastic finish. We talk about this a lot, you know, and you look at a friendly like this, and you've got a team in KC Current too, which is coming in here, you'd imagine would be the favorite just based on talent, based on what they're able to do. And, you know, they should come in here and win this game. And I'm not saying anything against Lou FUSZ, but you just think about this from the standpoint of what teams are able to accomplish, talented teams. Obviously, Lou FUSZ want to come out here tonight and compete and try to win this game. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean much. It's a friendly. And KC Current plays in the NWSL. The first team is having a fairly good season as this ball is played right up towards the 18 and cleared out of danger for the time being. Good battle on the far side. And KC Current currently sitting atop the table in the NWSL. 10 matches played, 8 wins, 2 losses. They have 24 points, 22 goals for, 7 goals against. In the Kansas City Current 2 is an expansion team in the WPSL. So far, 8 votes have come in on the YouTube channel. 50% of you say KC Current's going to win this game. 38% say Lou FUSZ. Ball goes back now. The goalkeeper for KC Current. We're not given starting 11s here before the game, so we'll check out social media to see who's in goal here tonight. Allison Schrump and Bella Field were tracking that ball down. Allison Schrump from Pattonville High School, Lindenwood College. Can have you possession here for the Current 2. Here's Craig. Good battle. Detta. She had Smith in support. This one will go back. Last touch, though, by FUSZ. Far side. Good ball on the turf. Be put back across, but it's deflected out for a corner. Second corner of the match coming up here for KC Current, as Bree Servins will step over to take the corner. Wearing the number 79 jersey. Ball comes in off the corner right into the hands of Ritter. So thrown in the near side. Try that one again. We wait now for what I believe to be a substitution. So 15 minutes in, 1-0. If you're just joining us, a goal here in the 9th minute. Take a look at it right here. This is the goal, opening goal. Isrig will just fire one towards that near post under the outstretched hands of Ritter. Gives KC Current the 1-0 lead. Coppinger plays it back. Just can't say enough about these facilities. I want to thank STL Sports Productions for providing us a camera feed here this evening. Making their way into the 18. Ball kind of laid back. And a one-time shot that goes just wide. Teresa Detta fired that shot. Take another look at it right here. Creating some havoc in the box. Just a loose ball. Detta will fire it towards that near post. It goes wide. Ball played back, almost given, is given to FUSZ, and here they go. Look, a shot from distance will challenge the goalkeeper for KC Current 2, and that one's pushed aside. Still trying to identify who the goalkeeper is for, I believe it's Sophia Daw, but I'm just not sure. Played short. Ball put towards top of the 18. That was Maggie Duggan. Good work up this near side. FUSZ wants to find an answer to that opening goal. It's Vasilov. Good battle. Good cutback by Riley Hyward. This one's poked towards the goal, and that's a kick save by the goalkeeper. FUSZ showing some life here now in the 18th minute. Now in the 19th minute. Ball, square ball played across and one back, intercepted by KC Current 2. Ball through the seam. Was looking for Bella Field and just couldn't connect. Good ball movement from the Current 2, selling it down. Up that far side. Unable to track it down was Severance, from Lee Summit, Missouri. Goes to Texas A&M. Given right back to the FUSZ. Switch to the near side. Madison Vasiloff. Ball on the right foot. Vasiloff puts into the 18. Now kind of a volley. Look at this now. Loose ball in the 18. Still loose. No, picked up by the goalkeeper for KC Current. I saw the 82. I just don't have an 82 on my roster. Not uncommon for us to maybe have a missing number on the roster. This ball is played over the back line. Good defensive header there. The goal scorer in Iskrig was right there for KC Current 2. Look to go back, but the pressure from, they're going to say actually last touched off of KC Current 2. Brandon Aussie checking in here tonight. One of our longtime viewers on the National Soccer Network. Severance will fire a shot that goes wide. If you're watching this on YouTube, and you can let me know who the goalkeeper is for KC Current. I've got two listed on the roster. We have an 82, but the 82 is not on the roster. That'd be helpful on any level. I want to make sure I start awarding her the credit for when she makes a save. The goalies we have listed on the roster is 48 Sophia Daw, as well as Evie Vitale. Coppinger plays it up that far side, and we'll continue to work it around that back line. Again, we've seen a bulk of the possession. We've seen at times transitional play from Lou FUSZ, but 23 minutes into this game, it's still 1-0. A ninth-minute goal from Tyler Iskrig is all the difference as the ball makes its way into the hands of Ritter. So we're over the halfway point of this first half. You're watching Women's Soccer League friendly on the National Soccer Network. FUSZ versus KC Current 2. Vasilov just couldn't bring it in. Good battle. Historic weekend here for the National Soccer Network. Our previous record for games in a single week was 64. That was last week. We were scheduled this week to do 145 broadcasts. The final tally has yet to be determined, but we did do 37 broadcasts yesterday, which was a record, a single-day record of broadcasts on the National Soccer Network. We were scheduled to do 38 today. Say Lund. Okay. Well, Maria Perez, I appreciate that. Mallory Lund from Wichita, Kansas. Do not have a Lund on this roster, so I do appreciate that. So thank you very much, Mariah. This ball makes its way back for a goal kick. She's number 82. Up the near side. The goal scorer, Iskrig. Plays it back. KC Current really doing a good job of using the full width of the field. Looking to go over the top. It's a good way of attacking the game, working the ball around the width and then trying to go direct and challenging that back line of FUSZ. Very systematic approach. Trying to attack this back line. Soccer really, as much as you think about it, is a game of chess. It's about moving the pieces around the board to create opportunities, create openings. Being deceptive in nature. And the player today is a much smarter player than they were yesterday. The access to technology and information obviously is vast, which has changed the game for all players at all levels. And the access to video recordings and feedback from those games to look at your positioning, to see where you should be in relation to the ball, in relation to an attacker or defender, depending on your situation. All of those things have made these players so much better than they were years ago. And the girls' game in this country is just booming. Talk about it all the time on our podcast and Inside the Game about how the women's game and women in general in soccer, how they have a 2-to-1 chance of playing at the collegiate level compared to their male counterparts. What the U.S. women's national team has done as well and inspired this nation with the success of the National Women's Soccer League, the new Super League in USL, the Women's Premier Soccer League, which is 150 teams strong. Iskrig receives the ball on this near side. Good move, good battle. Should get by two defenders. Scored a goal, plays the ball into the 18. Cut back, and Severns just couldn't corral it. If she did, she would have had a one-on-one with Ritter. Ball played to Iskrig. Almost got it on her left foot, which she scored with back in the 9th. 29th minute, that might be a foul, it will be. And free kick coming up here for KC Current 2. Looks as though we'll see Skylar Briggs along with Addie Lang stand up. Now it's going to be Lang, but they might go short here. Something we see a lot. Briggs now into Lang. She'll look to play it towards the 18. Up that far side. Good back heel. Ball is now cleared up towards midfield, settled down. And this is where if you're Lou Fuse, you've got to find a way to get the ball. If you're just sitting back, which right now, that's what they're doing. Got to find a way to get the ball, and like right here, for example, and now you got to hang on to it. You can't give it back to KC Current. You've got to find a way in that moment to hang on to the ball. Can't give it up. You know, the urgency to get things forward, because you haven't had a lot of success getting forward, is always on the top of the mind of a player. Down on this near side. Played right in the middle of the park. A long-range shot that's fired, and Harry Lund makes the grab. Ball makes its way out of touch on this near side. Appreciate you stopping on by here on this Sunday evening. $7:30 here in Michigan. It's 6:34 in Missouri Central Time. I'm calling this game from our Premier Media Group studios in Shelby Township, Michigan, just about 25 miles outside of downtown Detroit. It's the hub of our operations, where we can handle and ingest and fully produce 10 full games at a time, and then really handle unlimited ingest to our channels. This ball played over the top, and Ritter will come up and grab it. We're going to find ways to tap into huddle and VO cameras, Spidio cameras, so when your youth teams are out in the world playing soccer and you're doing a VO live environment, we can add commentary, the graphics you see on your screen, instant replay, and, of course, commentary. If you want to learn more about that, you can head over to nationalsoccernetwork.com. You can also pick up the phone and call 586-304-4405. Or text 248-416-3626. This ball played over the top. The flag does go up. We are your home for Women's Premier Soccer League for 2025. All 900 or so games will be broadcast on the National Soccer Network. Also, exclusive coverage of the League for Clubs, the new men's league. Nationwide, 50 teams this season. They'll have expansion teams next year. Broadcast on USL League 2, USLW, UWS, Midwest Premier League, ECNL, National Academy League. You name it, we can deliver a feed and game just from about anywhere in the country. Today we had a chance to call the Michigan State Youth Soccer Association State Cup Championships. We did 14 games over 2 days for them. With full commentary. Remember, those games went into extra time and penalty shootouts. 8 games yesterday, 6 today as the ball will go out. The FUSZ player is down right now. Looks like up and moving. It's Katie Germano. That was slow to get up. So maybe not, I think. Not quite sure is now referee and assistant referee having a quick conversation. Back underway. To play it up top. Trying to track it down. Is Detta. She'll get it back. A little slot. Ball loose. And a save by Ritter. But the flag did go up. Let's take another look at that one. I mean, Detta kind of slots it through. Just unable to get that past Ritter, but the flag did go up. And the bulk of the opportunities here tonight have come from KC Current. They do have that 1-0 lead, a 9th-minute goal from Tyler Iskrig. Just about 10 minutes ago in this first half. Iskrig settled down by Detta. Now Iskrig. Been dangerous throughout much of this game. Iskrig, good run. She'll make a move. Now with her left foot that goes wide and high of target. Great move from her. Again, a great run. Just get over that a little bit more. That one might sneak into that upper corner. So Ritter will put this one back in after the Iskrig shot was fired wide. 15 votes have come in so far on YouTube. 67% of you have KC Current coming away with the victory here today. KC Current 2. Lou FUSZ has 20% of your vote. The dreaded draw has 13%. I believe that's compliments of Random Aussie, who I think has voted for a draw in every game that's possible. Up this near side. Iskrig. Good battle. Germano got a touch on that, played back. Hadley Hendrickson for Lou FUSZ, and now ball up that far side will make its way out of touch. Working the ball around that back line again. In the theme of the evening here for KC Current 2. Good cutback. Stetta. Field was looking to play it far side. Brooklyn Grease finding Duggan. She'll play it back. It's a heavy first touch. Ball over the top. Detta. One-on-one. At pace. Ball on her left foot, right into the hands of Ritter. Germano. Every single one of these KC Current players have a jersey number that's 40 or above. Not a single player has a jersey number under 40. Avani Brandt starts off at 40, and it goes from 41 all the way to 80. Then there's an 82, which we found out was Mallory Lund, the goalkeeper, today here for KC Current, too. Now Severance. Now she'll look to fire side. It's deflected on its way towards goal. Picked up by Ritter. Good little battle. Ball played back. 41st minute. 4 minutes plus stoppage time to go in this first half. Lang plays it back. Up that far side. Ball looking to go over the top. It's tracked down by Grace Coppinger. She'll play it back to Lund. Beautiful night here in St. Louis, Missouri. Suburb of St. Louis. 80 degrees. Now Fields tracks it down. She'll cut back. Severance makes her way into the 18. That one's now knocked away. Out for a throw-in. Looking for Severance again. Down by the end line. Looking to slot it in. Towards Detta and intercepted, but right back out to midfield. And KC Current 2 have it once again. Now down by the end line. Looking to put it towards that back post. Isgrid was there, but that's good defensive work by Lou FUSZ. Ball goes out, last touched off of Germano. Up this near side. Good ball. Now a shot that sails high from Skylar Briggs. Skylar Briggs from Torrance, California. calls Cal her home for college. Or did call Cal her college. Ball played in off the goal kick. Briggs plays it back. Iskrid. Ball pushed out wide, looking for Detta. Good battle, trying to get it back. Fields is also there. FUSZ now looks to clear this up as we're officially in the 45th minute. It's Audrey Smith from St. Louis College. This ball goes out once again. Been a real struggle for FUSZ to get things rolling here in this game against KC Current 2. Detta to Briggs. Iskrid looking for the give and go. She finds her. Now Iskrid, top of the 18. Iskrid on her right foot, puts it right at Ritter. She's been dangerous time and time again here this evening. Ritter will put it back in play off the punt. Ooh, good battle on that far side near the KC Current bench. And closer to the end of this first half. And there it is. We have ended the first half, and it's 1-0 here in favor of in favor of KC Current 2. It's the 9th minute goal scored by none other than Tyler Iskrid. Here it is right here. Fires that shot towards the near post past Ritter. It's 1-0. 45 minutes down. 45 minutes to go. You're watching the Women's Soccer League on the National Soccer Network.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
You'll get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Looks great.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26 and 27, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Welcome back into Lou Few Athletic Complex in suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri. Jonathan Turner, happy to have you along wherever you're watching here tonight. Is beautiful look of downtown St. Louis, the St. Louis Arch. Let's bring you back into the Lou Few's Athletic Complex. 1-0. Take a look at the current weather. 80 degrees right now here. So get ready for the second half. My name is Jonathan Turner. Happy to have you along wherever you're watching here tonight. And we're happy to have you along watching our coverage of the Women's Premier Soccer League on the National Soccer Network. And KC Curran 2 scoring in the 9th minute. It was Tyler Iskrig that got that goal and have given KC Curran the 1-0 lead. Showed that highlight here at the end of the first half. Taking a look at it right here. Beautiful shot that makes its way into the back of the net. We'll talk about the poll here, the YouTube poll, coming up in a moment as we get ready to get things back underway. And here we go. Second half action of the Women's Premier Soccer League friendly between KC Curran 2 and Lou Few's Athletic. In KC Curran 2 in their red and blue kits going right to left on your screen. The Lou Few's Athletic going left to right in their blue and white kits. I'm Jonathan Turner. Happy to have you along. You're watching the National Soccer Network on YouTube and Roku TV. Current poll right now, 18 votes have come in. 61% of you say KC Curran 2 will come away with the victory here tonight. 28% have Lou Few's coming away with the victory. Dreaded Draw has 11% of your vote. This ball up near side and out of play it will go. Haven't seen a lot here offensively from Lou Few's. Been more of a defensive shell throughout much of that first half. KC Curran had a majority of the possession. If I was a betting man, which I am not, I think that's somewhere between 60 and 70% possession. We got one goal to show for it. Tyler Iskrig was very dangerous in that first half, along with Bree Severance and Teresa Detta. All working around that back line again. That's a ball, dangerous ball. And almost saw Madison Vasiloff get on the end of it. And that is a byproduct and the chance you take when you play out of the back. If you start the high press, if you're Lou Few's, you might find yourself in a situation where you can be opportunistic, maybe get an interception, get a quick transition goal. Up that far side. One back by Lou Few's. Good ball. Over the top. Into the 18. Oh, collision. And the ball will last touch off of the FUSZ and out for a goal kick. Mia Devereaux was in on that challenge a moment ago for FUSZ. Devereaux to Whitfield High School, goes to Mizzou. Ball played back. Played inside. On the back line for the FUSZ. Look to go up top. One back by Hollier. Up that far side now. We'll see Megan Hinnenkemp. Ball was forced in and now played up top. Bernardo was there for Casey Curran as this ball make its way out. Bernardo looks across this into the 18. Ritter is there at the goal line. Make the catch. 51st minute, 1-0 to score. Beautiful Sunday night here in Missouri. Ball goes just out. Ball inside the 18. Played back now. A shot fired low through traffic and makes its way to Ritter. Bella Smith was looking to fire that shot. Ball being thrown in by Brooklyn Green. for Devereaux down in the corner at the end line. All played up. Not quite sure they were looking as this ball is looking towards Vasilov. Up that far side, ball put into the 18, and Vicek puts it out for a corner kick. You'll see Bree Severin step over to take the corner. I believe it was Sam Williams who put that one into the 18, crossing it in. The ball comes in. Look at this. Loose ball still up in the air. Trying to get out of the 18. They finally do. Tracked down by Vassilhoff. Now here comes Lou FUSZ. Devereaux, could you get there first? No, she can't. Good interception. Ball put into the 18. Devereaux makes her way into the 18. Ball on her left foot. She tries to take a shot, and she's falling down. Little shove there in the back, and free kick coming up here for Lou FUSZ. Devereaux down by the end line. Looks to put it across, earns the corner. Sliding over to take this corner is number 8. It's Peyton Hatfield from Lindenwood. Went to Granite City High School. This ball is played in. All the way back now, right at midfield. Good ball. Just couldn't find Devereaux. Brooklyn Green that trying to make that pass through the seam. Now up this near side. Picked up by DiBernardo puts it towards the 18. Shot fired. That goes wide. It's a good idea as Sydney Watts took the shot. It was deflected on its way towards goal. This ball comes across right into the hands of Ritter. Ball played inside. FUSZ looking to find an equalizer here in the 59th. See a little bit more out of them offensively here in the last couple of minutes. We've seen these instances where they have some success offensively getting it forward. Ooh, it was a collision. That might be a foul. Those ones can hurt. Referee will come over and take a look. FUSZ is off to a 3-0-1 start in the WPSL. Currently good for first place in the Gateway Division in the Midwest Conference. Caroline Ritter was a National Player of the Week for the WPSL last week with 2 clean sheets and has played every minute in goals so far this season. They won 7-1 over Junction FC on the 21st, and on the 24th, they beat Peoria City. This ball makes its way towards the 18. Green. Ball played back. That was Schrumpf. She'll get it back. Track down. Green. In the corner, at least trying to get into the 18. She did for a moment, and then good work defensively by Casey Curran, too. Devereaux almost had a chance at going into the 18. 30 minutes to go in this one. You're watching Winterburg Soccer League on the National Soccer Network. Jonathan Turner riding solo tonight. FUSZ Athletic playing host here to KC Current 2.
Checking into the game for Kansas City Current 2, number 40, Avani Graham. Number 60, Livy Moore. And number 78, Olivia Page.
So throwing on that far side. Ball played back all the way to Mallory Lund, goalkeeper for KC Current 2. Seeing more possession here from FUSZ. Ball put into the 18. Lund able to grab it. Collision and good battle. Ball put into the 18, a shot fired, and that goes up and wide. The flag, I think, might have gone up. It did. It was Haley Braun who was in on that play for Lou FUSZ. The Nenricks Hall, Northern Iowa. Seeing her first action of the evening. Ball played in the middle of the park. Severns. She'll fire a shot towards the goal, maybe more of a cross, but ends up going out nonetheless. Up that far side. Livy Moore. Wilson. Trying to track it down was Livy Moore, but just too much pace. Wilson finds Hollier. Back now to Olivia Page. All played back. Wilson plays top of the 18. Now that ball is fired. It's deflected on its way towards goal, out for a corner kick. Sydney Watts took the shot. Aside from that first goal, only goal here in this game from Tyler Iskrig back in the 9th minute. It's been quiet offensively here for both teams. This ball comes in towards that back post and out for a goal kick. All the way back to Lund. Over the top. Tracking it down. Sam Williams. Down by the end line. And a last touch off Williams and out for a goal kick. Good to work defensively. So we get closer to the 70th minute. 24 minutes to go in this game. Lund. Play it towards midfield. Good turn. All played up towards Haley Braun. Ends up going out of play. Not uncommon for a friendly to kind of feel like this. Again, they call it a friendly, but it's it's a better, nicer word of saying it's a scrimmage, right? It doesn't mean anything in the stats. Both these teams come out here today to try to continue to get more experience, not just experience, but also playing time, which creating some continuity in the back line, trying different players in different positions, giving yourself a fresh look, a new look in some cases, or maybe solidifying certain positions as a collision right there just before midfield. Advantage was given. All played up top, looking for Sam Williams. It will just be too much. So not uncommon, to have a game kind of feel this way. I mean by that is again, there's nothing at stake here for these two teams aside from, again, having maybe some bragging rights. You had a chance to play against a team in KC Current 2, which has a professional team just above them. Good ball into the 18. Ball is fired and shot up and over. Also one of those things, too, you're trying to manage in your season. This is in the middle of the season for FUSZ, who've already had 4 games so far this season, and trying to stay healthy, trying to stay fit and rested. Recovery in today's world from a soccer match is so important. There's so much emphasis on that at all levels to try to give players a chance to rest their bodies, rest their minds from challenging environments like this each and every night. Good work as Wilson now. She'll look to take a shot from just outside the 18 that's blocked. All over the top. Ball go back to Lund. Just eclipsed the 70th minute and the 71st minute. A lot of really good games here on the network today. We've had Women's Premier Soccer League, Michigan State Youth Soccer Association state championships. We've had the League for Clubs. We'll have some more games here later this evening. A lot of games taking place here this weekend. Good battle down by the end line. Last touched off Audrey Smith. Ball goes all the way back to Ritter. Ball back to Lund. This ball comes across towards that back post. A good ball by Sam Williams. Just nobody from KC Current 2 can get on the end of it. Ball goes back to Ritter. Good cutback. Livy Moore gave it away. Give it right back, though. Hollier. Wilson. Out wide. Good cutback. Ball put right into the hands of Ritter. Here comes Lou Fuse. Well, that's a great ball. Oh, a slide tackle into Lund almost. It's a good pullback. I believe that was Green. Yeah, well, look at this. Almost a giveaway there inside the 18. We talked about that back in the first half. You know, when you're playing with the ball defensively, trying to build up, that is a chance that you take when you play around with it defensively. Team starts to press you and close down some gaps and some spaces. Sneak one by. Now a shot from distance and in! Lou Fuse answers in the 74th minute. It's 1-1. Take another look at it right here. Ball kind of pops out. Shot was taken by number 27, Megan Belrose. So here we are, all tied up now, one apiece. So Lou Fuse answers the call here in the 74th minute. Megan Belrose from Ursuline goes to Northern Kentucky. Now look at this opportunity for KC Curran too. So we're all tied up here with 15 minutes to go in this game. Picked up. Was Detta. Passes it back now. Moore. Let's play one into the 18. Top of the 18 now. Detta. Played back. This ball comes in. Well, that's a little shirt pull from Devereaux. I think they're going to call the foul, though, on Page. Ball comes in. Out comes Lund. Up that far side. Ball put in towards the back post. Just past the head of Lily DiBernardo. Talked about this weekend about the evolution of heading in the game of soccer and how it kind of took a step back when U.S. Soccer Federation and organizations around the country, soccer associations at the state level, made the decision to protect the younger player, from heading the ball in competition and in practice. And what has that really done is this ball is played into the 18, but Ritter gets there first. Just about how if you're missing out on those early stages of heading, the fundamentals at that younger age, how is that impacting the game today? That power header that you were used to seeing from defenders and the power header from an attacker. You have a lot of these finesse headers now, which are more geared towards change direction, just try to put in the back of the net, just get something on it. Those power headers were a big part of the game for me growing up. And you don't see that as much anymore. And obviously we know that that was a huge step by U.S. Soccer and associations to protect these young players from concussions and the injuries associated with it and the development. It's something that they had to do, but what we're seeing now is the consequences of that at this level where players just don't know how to head the ball the way they used to. I'm curious your thoughts on that in the chat on YouTube, if you agree or disagree with that. Ball played up. Top of the 18. Shot fired low, and good run there by Detta. And Aussie chimes back in about the draw. 22 votes have come in during this game. 64% of you say KC Current's going to win this game. 14% say the draw. 23% say FUSZ will win. Ball played inside. Oh, good ball right up the seam. Good work by Ritter to come off her line. It was Sydney Watts who was there for KC Current. Nine minutes to go in this game. 1-1. The goal's coming in the 9th minute from Tyler Iskrig for KC Current 2, and a goal in the 74th minute from Megan Belrose. All the scoring 1-1. Ball played in the middle. Shot is fired. It goes up and over. Wow, that was close. That was shot by Sam Williams like out of a cannon. Take another look at this one. I mean, it just fired. Off the football upright and hit off the back of the net almost for a moment. Felt like it went in. Moore. DiBernardo. Now Devereaux. Devereaux trying to get down the end of this one. Good pressure here from FUSZ. Win the ball back. Good defensive play by KC Current. Ooh, that's a good collision. We'll keep playing. Ball put into the 18. Out comes Lund. A good ball, but Lund gets there first. Put in there by Mia Martin from St. Joseph High School. Goes to George Mason. Ball over the top. Look at this now. Opportunity. Ritter gets there first. Cindy Watts dangerous a couple times here in this second half. Page plays it back to Lund. 6 minutes to go. Oh, it was a shot and a save by Ritter. It looked like it was going to go wide, but was able to get her left hand on it. Take a look at this shot here. It's a good-looking shot. Again, it was kind of bending towards that far post from Mimi Hollier. This ball was going to go wide. 86th minute. 1-1. It's been a good game here. Was a player has a cramp. It's 79 degrees outside right now. 13-mile-an-hour wind. But a beautiful night for soccer. Wait here for athletic trainer here for KC Current to take care of the injured player. I believe that was Sam Williams. That was slow to get up, but she's up and moving now. We're good. See a corner kick. Ball comes in. Ritter gets a punch on it. Go out for another corner. Ball comes in. Ritter is able to get there and make the grab at the near post. Look at this. Now Devereaux. Will she get there? She does. Now Devereaux. Devereaux past Lund. Open net. Open goal! Devereaux in the 88th. 2-1 Lou FUSZ. 2 unanswered goals here for Lou FUSZ, a goal in the 74th and now a goal in the 88th. And the FUSZ have taken the lead. My goodness, what a play as this ball goes over the top. Devereaux just uses her speed and physicality, gets past Lund and finds the back of the net. Now can Casey Curran respond as that shot is fired up and over? We talked about this in that first half, about this game and about when the early goal went in the 9th minute from Tyler Iskrig. We talked about, could a team like KC Current 2, who's got a professional side in the NWSL, could Lou FUSZ rise to the occasion? For the better part of this game, Lou FUSZ had not had anything going offensively. They were outpossessed. In every statistical category, they were kind of losing. But at the end of the day, it's not about what you do with the ball. It's take that back. It's about what you do with the ball and execution. And we've seen a number of opportunities here for KC Current 2 tonight. We've seen them take shot after shot, putting the ball in the 18. We've seen Ritter, and that ball off the woodwork. The rebound was still inside the 18. Iskrig was right there. That one almost found the back of the net. All of you who had KC Current winning this game is now Iskrid. Scored that goal in the 9th. Ball played to the 18. Officially in stoppage time. Ooh, a collision between 2 players. And Brandon Mossy says, thanks, Mr. Turner, for the call. And thank you, cameraman, for streaming the game. Appreciate you, Brandon Mossy. And he shows his discontent for the new scoreline. Ball down by the end line. Put into the 18. Towards that back post. Moore on her right foot. Moore will fire one, and Ritter, it goes through her hands. Livy Moore answers here in the death and ties the game. This just a simple shot that kind of just bends. It just goes right under the arm of Ritter. And this game is tied up at 2 apiece. It's goal coming in the death. What a fun game this has been, especially in the waning moments. Ball on that far side. Look at this now as an opportunity into the 18. Last touched off of Lou FUSZ.
Kansas City Current 2, goal scored by number 60, Livy Moore.
Winning moments of this game. KC Current on the ball. Wilson looking to send a through ball towards that back post. Ritter comes off her line and snags it. 93rd minute. The last minute heroics here for KC Current. Ball cleared up towards midfield, and that will conclude this game. An exciting matchup here to end this game, and I'll tell you, what a game. What a game. I mean, it had just about everything. You've got KC Current 2. You've got Blue Fuse, a 9th minute goal scored by Tyler Ingris. Started the scoring off here. We'll take a look at it right here. This is how this game got underway to start. Tyler Iskrig finds it back in net. Here's the Fuse goal to tie it up. Make it 1-1. Megan Belrose. And then Devereaux. Opportunistic, using her speed and physicality into the 18. Getting it past Lund and finding the open net. And then here is the equalizer. Just kind of skirts under the arm of Ritter. At first, it looked as though she had it, but just found its way into the back of the net. Fantastic finish. Beautiful night here. Beautiful game. I want to thank you for stopping by and being a part of the broadcast here tonight and watching it on the National Soccer Network. For all your soccer news, head over to nationalsoccernetwork.com to learn more about what we do and what we're doing in the soccer world in the United States, covering soccer from youth to professional. My name's Jonathan Turner, riding solo here tonight. We'll be back at it again later this week. Have a great rest of your weekend, what's left of it. So long, everybody.